While each team can build 2 boats, the rules of the 36th America's Cup stipulate that no 2-boat testing will be allowed, except by the Defender but only during the Challenger Selection Series. As a result, the Challengers, and likely Defender too, view their first boat as a test platform and their second boat as their racing platform. What ultimately becomes of the first generation of AC-75s? Probably landfill or garden ornaments, and while they will remain on standby through the competition, no team hopes to need them. US Challenger American Magic is the first team to officially sunset their boat number 1. Following Defiance decommissioning, the full attention and resources of the team have been directed towards the pre-launch preparations for its second AC-75, Patriot.
This is the Sailing World on Water News, October 9, 2020. Here are the highlights of the sport of sailing in the last 7 days. The big news in Auckland was the airing of the New York Yacht Club's America's Cup Boat Number 2, their challenge race boat. The challenger of record also flew in their Boat 2 last Sunday, so now all the boats are there. But are they ready to race? He's far from his usual bolt hole in Yorkshire. Sailing sponsor Andrew Pindar is at Foiling Week on Lake Garda. Terry Hutchison, in the New York Yacht Club's model room, explains how they named their yachts. Day 1 of the International Fin Cup in Italy, and the Russian is coming. Thomas Colville of Sodibo shows how to hit top speed chasing the record Jules Verne, the fastest elapsed time to sail round the world, crude. Day 4 of the 2020 49er FX and NACRA 17 European Championships, and the wind deserted the fleets. Day 2 of the International Fin Cup, and after a number of races the Russian was still leading. He will take home the coveted Fin Cup. The second race boat built by Ineos Team UK in their bid to win the 36th America's Cup has landed in Auckland, New Zealand. The bold new 75-foot boat, codenamed RB2, touched down at 20:55 p.m. New Zealand Daylight Time at Auckland Airport before heading to the team's newly constructed base in the City of Sail's famous viaduct, for her final pre-sail fit-out. The long journey started on Friday the 25th of September via truck from the team's headquarters in Portsmouth to Stansted Airport. RB2 then began her 4-day Antonov cargo plane flight on Monday the 28th of September. The flight, which saw RB2 travel over 12,200 miles, included over 24 hours in the air and 2 stopovers in Dubai and Indonesia. Ineos Team UK CEO Grant Zimmer welcomed the bold new race boat to the team's base in Auckland, and stated, "Having last seen our new race boat in Portsmouth several weeks ago, it's very exciting for both me and the entire team to finally have her here with us in Auckland. This is a real milestone moment for us in our challenge for the 36th America's Cup, which is now only a few months away. We are ready to get to work on RB2, and get her ready for sailing operations to begin. I would like to thank Project Director Dave Indian, and the team for getting RB2 built, and safely transported to New Zealand on schedule. It's been an incredible effort from the entire team."
Yeah, came by road from Canberra. We loaded it on a truck on Friday and it drove up to Stansted Friday night and has spent the weekend clearing security and sort of X-ray processes that happened over the weekend. Oh, it's great. It's a pretty big milestone for the team, obviously. You know, this is a pretty big task, but it's just it's on a list of tasks that we need to have done on schedule for the program that we've set ourselves 9 months ago. So yeah, it's very rewarding to see it at this stage. Being on schedule is always nice. So a lot of hard work to get here. It's sort of a turning point. We're on the home stretch now. We get down to Auckland, commission this over the period of a couple of weeks and start getting out there on not only the area where the racing is going to be, but with the other teams in sight and on the same race courses and the same stretches of water. So it's really, with everything that's happened this year and all the cancelled events, this is going to be the sort of rubber's starting to hit the road now. So it's, like I say, it's the home straight.
When we wake, hear the birds and see the sun. Side by side our fears are done. All the good times just begun. Oh, we know what we have, let's hold on tight. Found what we're looking for in life. Call us crazy, but things are finally right. With you and I, the future is bright. We don't need no more. Even in the hard times, you and I can weather any storm. Before I sleep, hear the crickets, see the moon. Side by side and through and through. No limit to what we can do. Oh, we know what we have, let's hold on tight. Found what we're looking for in life. Call us crazy, but things are finally right. With you and I, the future is bright. We don't need no more. Even in the hard time, you and I can weather any storm.
How was I to know that I would come to foiling week and have what I'm now calling a foiling frisson? Because I've had the opportunity to meet and talk to, share ideas and build my understanding of where technology is going in this amazing space of foiling.
Most important thing, this is to have fun, for everyone to have fun. If you win, perfect. If you are last, perfect anyway. That's a good experience.
Genuine change coming from the foiling week and from other regattas trying to reduce their plastic and carbon emissions. We see the use of electric engines, there's no plastics at venues, and we're looking towards how we can actually recycle the boats once they're used.
The aim of these buoys is to be able to stay in position without an anchor. So in this way we avoid polluting the lake, in the sense that we avoid putting ropes and weights inside the lake and the sea.
And we're here in Foiling Week where we are doing the regatta. We've developed a really cool new device for our dinghies, which is called Silmon Max. So let me show you the device. So here you can see we start the race, we hit the shore under Malchesine and get on a nice lift towards the top mark, get round and race downwind. So this app is really handy to show you and compare with the competition.
If you think about the original America's Cup, there are not really girls sailing on their teams, they are maybe on the short teams. So I think this is a step forward in women, in sailors, to be able to get into the America's Cup. So I think it's something very good and it's something that I'm really proud to be part of.
I'm a freestyler full on. I live freestyling to the max. And I did my first wing race and it was a fantastic day. It was very exciting, very fast races. A lot of people on the water, which was hard because it was like tactically I had to go around kite surfers, windsurfers, sailboats. But that's nice. It's good to see so many motivated water sport men on the water sport women. It's a great honor to be competing at the Foiling Week, and I'm already looking forward to next year and to the next wing races, wing freestyle tours.
So I think it's really important that we all take a stand and start to make genuine change, not just talk about it.
Every time you come into this and you look at these boats and you read some of the placards and think about what you're going up against, and again all the hard work and sweat and tears that go into getting these out on the water, you know, it's no different to what we're doing today. It's just a different speed potential. The significance of this room and the significance of this club and what it means to the America's Cup and really to the sport of sailing. You do get a little bit humbled coming in here when you think about the club members and sailors that have come before you here. Yeah, this is where it all began. Hard to believe that this was state of the art. So this is the America. She had to sail from New York over to England, to the Isle of Wight, to answer the challenge of the competition that was set forth. You know, one of the interesting things, when they did that first event, they had to start the racing from anchor. And so all the boats are lined up. They hoist their anchors, and when America hoisted her anchor to go and start, she fouled it. So they had to take the sails down. They had to start the whole thing over again. So she started with a bit of a deficit, but proved to be quite slippery. So America was the first boat, obviously, to win the America's Cup. And Magic was the first boat to defend the America's Cup. And she is right back here. Magic was quite slippery in the lighter air and won the regatta. You know, our team we envision a successful challenge and a successful defense, and so it just felt appropriate to name her after the first two. When you walk around the model room and you see the sweat equity, you see the financial investment, you see the competitors and the boats that evolved the competition to where we are today. It's really hard to put into words the magnitude of what we're doing and, you know, the opportunity that we have at American Magic to help define the club's legacy in the America's Cup in a positive way going forward. These boats have always been and represented the tip of the spear of our sport. And I guess what we're doing now with the foiling monohull also is the same. without question it is the tip of the spear of our sport, and maybe certain flying machines as well. I'm blown away to represent the New York Yacht Club in this competition. I'm incredibly grateful for the chance that they're giving us, because it truly is an opportunity of a lifetime. The thing you know about the competition that we're in is that it's hard, and winning's going to be hard. If we're fortunate enough to have our own glass case there to the left, then that'll be a good time.
Arkady Kistonov, from Russia, has taken the early Antonov Andrea Menini Trophy at Fraglia Villa Malsacene, Italy, after 2 races in light and wet conditions on Lake Garda on Friday. Michael Baylor and Carlo Lazzari, both from Switzerland, are 2nd and 3rd. The opening race was won by Juan Ignacio Perez, from Mexico. A change in weather conditions overnight left a damp, dark and largely windless Lake Garda, with rain, low cloud, and low temperatures. The fleet was forced to wait ashore, sheltering from the incessant rain, until mid-afternoon. Eventually the rain stopped, and the conditions improved, and the 34-boat fleet was sent out for 2 races. Perez made the best of the upwind in race 1 to lead, from Kistonov and Gerhard Weinreich, from Austria. Perez maintained his lead through the gate, and then extended on the 2nd upwind beat for a huge win. Kistonov led race 2 most of the way, with some big shifts shuffling the fleet amid the return of the rain. He was in front around the top from Christoph Berger, from Switzerland, and Italy's Marco Colic. Colic presented the strongest challenge, and the two had a tough battle to the finish. Kistonov just kept his lead from Colic, while Marco Buglielli, from Italy, showed his light wind speed to come through for 3rd.
Le départ c'est 28-30 nœuds, le max de mer c'est quand même 5 mètres.
On laisse gros à tribord et Belle-Île à bâbord.
Revers 5-5. Encore écarté d'au moins 1 mètre. Je peux le tweaker un peu si tu veux.
A lot of guys are fighting for their qualification, and also they want to win this event. So the level is really high, and sailing is really tough. It's really important for us to sail in that event. For some guys it's the final Olympic stage of their preparation, so very important.
We still have 6 months until the event, so the key thing will be to just keep pushing, and luckily we have really good teams around us to train with. So it's just about improving every day and being as ready as we can for Palma.
The breeze came and went, so it was really tricky to get a race in. We had one start where we almost managed to get to the bottom gate, so but that one got cancelled as well in the end.
Yeah, it was really tricky today. We just try to find the best pressure, keep eyes open. We completely had no idea what would happen in 5 minutes, so we took what we had at the moment and yeah, just tried to make the boat really fast and keep it going, and I think we did a good job in that.
After 3 more races at the International Fin Cup 17, Andrea Menini Trophy at Fraglia Villa Malsacene, Italy, Arkady Kistonov, from Russia, has secured the overall win with a race to spare. Christoph Berger, from Switzerland, is up to second while Italy's Marco Colic goes into the final day in third. The race wins went to Roberto Strapati and Kistonov. It was a day of 4 seasons. Extremely strong winds from both north and south in the early morning gradually gave way to strong southerlies and a huge amount of rainfall. It was expected to clear early afternoon, but no one expected a warm afternoon of clear skies and light to moderate winds, which allowed 3 great races to take place. Race 3 belonged to Italy. Veteran Finn sailor Bruno Fezzardi pleased the home fleet by leading round the top mark from Strapati and Matteo Iovanetti. He held the lead until the second upwind when Strapati came past to take the win. Berger found the front in race 3 to lead at the top from Strapati and Kistonov. Strapati then had the best of the downwind to lead at the gate and up the second beat. However, Kistonov took the lead at the final downwind mark to lead into the finish from Strapati and Berger. Kistonov had found his edge in the final race to lead the fleet at E-top and extend on every leg for a large win in the slowly dying wind. Tommaso Ronconi, from Italy, sailed a great race for second while Strapati rounded off the day with a third to record the best score of the day. Kistonov is now 16 points ahead with just 1 race to sail, so is assured the overall win of the International Fin Cup. However, there are just 5 points between 2nd and 7th, leaving the bronze and silver, and the Andrea Menini Trophy for the first Italian wide open.